You've done triceps overhead extensions before, but you've never done them like this, and you've never done them in the very best way possible. It is not just about point A to point B. What you want to really think about is the little things. Those are the things that will help you really build strength and really get the most out of every single exercise that you're doing. So we have Jonathan here, and he's going to do what you've seen very often and you've probably done in the gym, the classic triceps overhead extension. So this is a great move. It's got your triceps on stretch, and you're getting to obviously contract through that entire range, but there are a lot of issues with it in a bunch of ways. One of the first and foremost is the lower back position. A lot of us can't really get overhead properly without arching our back, and this move invites you to arch your back. Another issue with it is it doesn't always fully let us find a clean overhead position because we're not great at that. So very often our upper arms wind up here. That's not a natural position to press from. So it's an awkward position for both our shoulder joint, and it's an awkward position for our lower back. And it's also not really just getting the most out of the triceps overhead extension, because when we get to the top, what happens? Our joints are very close to stacking, wrist, elbow, and shoulder. That's not a position of work. Our triceps have it very easy at the top of the rep when we're doing it this way. The tweak is a little bit unconventional, but it's going to give you constant tension, or it's going to give you tension at the very top of the overhead extension. It's going to protect your lower back, and it's going to actually teach some abdominal work. We're going to get a lot of anti-extension work too. Setup is very important for this. What he's going to do is he's going to extend his arms back as far as he can. From this position, he's got that same back arch we had an issue with when we were standing up, but now he can tighten his abs. Now he's in his position of overhead extension. He's at his max shoulder range of motion, and from this position, he can lower the dumbbell and he can extend his arms straight back, and he gets that great live tricep contraction at the top. The best part of this, look at the lever for his forearms at the very top. That's a lot of gravity he has to face, as opposed to getting the very, very free moment at the top of the rep when you're doing a standard overhead extension. So yes, this is a very different look for the overhead extension. We basically flipped your entire body 90 degrees. So make this adjustment. Your triceps will be on fire when you do overhead extensions this way.